It's the season for booking travel and escaping the cold. A new survey on winter travel reveals that more than half of Americans are planning to travel this winter, and nearly 40% of those travelers are heading to warm weather destinations. And here to share some timely tips on winter travel is travel expert Kinga Phillips. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Kinga, as we look into the new year, many of us are planning new vacations. Why should Aruba be on our ultimate destination list?
Well, great question. And let me tell you, as someone who travels for a living, one of my favorite things in the world is planning a vacation. I think it just brings so much happiness and it gives everyone something to look forward to. And Aruba is a perfect example of that. It is so much more than a destination. It's an idea. They call it one happy island. And as someone who's been there, I can honestly tell you that is so true. And that is why Aruba attracts everyone from honeymooners and families to couples, friends, and adventure seekers. Basically people who are looking for something a little bit different than what other Caribbean islands have to offer.
And what makes this island unique?
Great question. So many things. In fact, it is home to one of the top 10 best beaches in the world, which probably contributes to the fact that Aruba is the most revisited destination in the Caribbean, with over half of all the visitors returning year after year. And you can't blame them because it really is like the little emoji with the palm tree. It is perfect. It's basically 82 degrees year-round, warm water, low humidity, trade winds, so you always have a breeze going. It is absolutely spectacular.
Now, you've traveled the globe working for networks like the Travel Channel. You are the first female host of Shark Week after all. What kind of adventures do you recommend?
If you love adventures, what makes Aruba so special is that it is this combination of land and sea adventures unlike any other Caribbean destination because of the geography. So there you see me horseback riding in Aracock National Park, gorgeous rugged desert landscape right on the coast. It's about 20 square miles of just amazing terrain to explore. You can do Jeep safaris, you can hike, you can bike, you can ride horses like we were. And then if you're an ocean person, which I absolutely am, there's me snorkeling and rock climbing and in some of the pools there, having the time of my life. If you're a scuba diver, one of my favorite shipwrecks is there. It's the World War II ship, the Antilla. You can dive that. If you're not into scuba diving, you can snorkel. You can kite surf, you can windsurf, you can sail. Adventures abound in Aruba.
And what are some options for people who just want to unwind?
I think the balance to adventures is relaxation, and we all need a little bit of that. And what's so special about Aruba is that there are so many wellness opportunities. There's abundance of them. So you can do guided meditations, you can do aerial yoga, you can do spa treatments with Aruba's world famous aloe, which is a plant that grows right on the island. So it's fresh, it's amazing. I think I brought back a gallon of that whenever I went. So whether you want to adventure or whether you want to unwind, there are so many ways to do both.
And are there other things to consider when choosing a vacation?
You know, when I travel, one thing I really look for is variety. Variety in terms of adventures, in terms of relaxation, in terms of accommodations, and Aruba has so much variety. So whether you want a 5-star resort or a boutique hotel or maybe a villa, a condo, a beachside cottage, or even you love bed and breakfast, they have all of that. And because Aruba is this cultural melting pot with over 90 nationalities that live there, the cuisine is also spectacular. I had so many amazing meals when I was in Aruba. So you have it all. You have tropical island paradise, adventure, relaxation, and delicious food. I mean, what's there not to love?
For more information, visit Aruba.com. We'll see you next time.